Okay,
Has gone too far.
hopefully we are
Top
back
secret
with full
disgrace
sound,
before the council. Yes.
but what I was trying to do is go back um, to the Skull Village, because we are actually in Pelagiad. Okay, let me check this thing. This thing. Right. So I can go there, teleporting there. And I have this mod which I tweaked a little. That goes multi-mark and teleport something. I don't remember the right name. Let me check for it. It's at MWSE-Lua mod. It's called multi-mark and harder recall, and I think it's one of the best teleportation mods available. Uh, Basically, what I did is tweak it. Doing well, not let's see it here directly. So to the left, I did not change much. We have just a number or location we can recall to. What I tweaked is this list because originally this list was not sorted alphabetically, but I think in a sort of random way or with the order by which you were adding your companion to the list. And as I use a lot of companions or quest NPCs and so on, I have a long list, and it was a little hard to find the right one every time. So now it is ordered and easier to manage on this point of view. But that is all in all what I changed, because the rest of the mod works fine. I changed another thing. I think I automatically add to the possible list my uh, companions added by the compatible with the Malayan, old Malayan mod. But all in all, the mod could be also in its standard way. I just have a better time while looking for the NPC here. I want to teleport back to me because the list is ordered. So yes, this is one thing that I suggest the original author of the mod to implement, because it is actually very nice to have when you have a lot of companions or you are testing other companion mods and so on. But anyway, what we want to do is go back to this mark. I have a lot of marks because I have high levels, so you can set up the mod to give you more marks and recall available, the more you are uh, expert about mysticism and teleportation and so on. And so yeah, I think 14 slot at the moment, but you can set up as you like the curve by which you gain slots. So I think I'm not unbalanced because I'm already super high level. But all in all, if you like to play with a big Morrowind World, a lot of landmass mods and so on, you know, having more places where you can just teleport is just something that avoid to invest a lot of time just traveling. And well, I don't think that's much cheating because you have to be very high level and you have to have already visited the place and so on. But you know, the good thing about modding a game is that you decide your optimal balance, what you like, what you don't like. So there are plenty of mods you can use, adapt, and merge so they work like you want them to work. Okay, let's go back there. So I will go back to this place, which is the Wolverine Tower, which is an old mod, but still very nice to have. Where you have this tower near the place where the Dreamer broken Dreamer flying ship was lost, and you have a quest to retrieve it and so on. But this place is nearby, so it's very nice operation base you can use when you are questing in hello Wolfie, nice companion. And basically that's a big quest. So you can see this is the first first version of Solstheim Overhaul. I tweaked it a lot, but the gist of it is much more dense and using a lot of mountains compared to the more recent version. And I think this is a big part of the charm of the place. And also this is the perfect showcase for my footprint mods because there's a lot of snow and ice, and
I took care
you
of
can
it.
see the
Didn't I?
footprints. But anyway, this place is right near the site where the broken ship landed. And so it's a place where you can reach a lot of other locations. For instance, this is from another big mod adding new Dreamer ruins. And so plenty of new places to visit. So basically I'm using this old version of the Solstheim Overhaul mod, which is still in the right place without moving the landmass to the node, which I think is not something very useful if you are planning to be compatible with a bigger number of mods, because as you have to move everything. But in general, I think that touching the standard Bethesda ESMs is not a good idea. First, for compatibility reasons, and second, because I think nothing uh, is more correct than the standard Bethesda ESMs. So I don't understand much this thing. The reason in theory is that because you can see the coast of the Tamiya rebuilt area here, but really, it's the same reason why you should say, you cannot see the red mountain from here or from here. Well, anyway, to each their own, but I play with this one because this way you don't have to move everything around. And also I like the old version better because it is more distinct and more, how can I say it, you really get lost in this version of Solstheim. It's very full of mountains, and so it's hard to navigate. It's a real real quest to find another one. Real quest to find the location, find a way to reach most of the location if you are not super high level and don't, especially if you are not able to fly very well. So really something. For instance, the quest to find and activate all the sacred stones becomes more difficult because they are hidden in the in between the mountains, and finding them is harder, but very much satisfying when you manage to do that. I also cheated a little because I made them a little more visible compared to the other standard rocks. Okay, I just love this mod. I think I tweaked it almost as much as possible. I think I will do another release in a short time, but I'm really happy with it. I think most problems should be ironed out. But anyway, we want to reach the Skull Village. So we need to go to the east, this way. Let's try and see. Oh, and I basically trying to start again streaming a little. And one of the reasons why I was not doing it anymore lately is I had some problems with crashes, and I spent a good 1 week just trying to find the reason why, and the reason was no big surprise, some compatibility problem about Enhanced Light mod, which I tried to update to the latest version, hoping it was finally working better, but no, I keep having the same problem with it. So it's a pity because I love the light effects, but for me it doesn't work, and it is causing big crashes. So I had to uninstall it for now. I have half an idea about how to solve the problems, but that mod really has caused me some very big troubles, and for now I will pass about it because it's beautiful, but it's really annoying because it is one kind of problem that are very hard to realize. You just crash with no error messages, no hints about anything, and when you realize where the problem is, these slides that are not basically managed correctly. Oh, this is dangerous. And it is also hard to uninstall because this kind of problems are baked in the saved game. So you have to find a way to reset the magic effects to the original, and it's not easy. And then you are able to finally load your past saved, but if you don't manage to do that, basically you have to restart your game from scratch, because all your saves where you have used some enchantments having the light effects are screwed and are crashing the game. So that's it. That's the problem. So the mod author is working on it again, so I hope that he will be able to fix the problem for good. But it's strange because it is happening only with the lights, but it's something that needs to be solved for that mod to be something you can use, as it will really break your saves. Anyway, look at this. Oh, by the way, the same mod, the latest version, apart the problems with saving and reloading the lights, that's something that probably not many people had, because I think it is triggered by using enchanted items having the lights effect. So if you create some enchanted items with the lights effect, you can trigger that bug very fast. You can just save and reload during a game session, and you should just start having the problem. But if you don't enchant items or buy enchanted items, probably you cannot notice the problem so soon. But another problem that I've seen people report, and that also I was having, is there have been some shaders added in the latest version of Magicka Expanded, which is the library needed for the mod to work. That was causing problem with the sky, and you had this big part of the sky without textures and things like that, or you could see some kind of big cylinder in the center of the sky, and this thing has been removed in the latest release of the mod, so now it is working fine. But remember, if you have this kind of strange problem to the sky, chances are that you have not yet updated the Magicka Expanded mod to the latest version, which is solving this this bug. So do it. It's not hard, but well, you have to realize that, and maybe it's not so easy. Anyway, let's go and try flying back to the Skull Village. Oh, here we have another hidden Dreamer ruin. Not so hidden.
You fight unfair. This bout is over.
Not for now. But this is a new ruin, Dreamer ruin, added by a great mod, which is called, let me check it. Ruin of the Fourth era, something like that. Check it. Once I have killed this annoying. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to kill the lady here. I'm a little distracted. Check who the lady was. Oh, and I am slowly trying to improve the sorting mod. It's not easy because it's based on a dirty trick about updating and resetting the item names. I can't really keep them renamed for more than one frame to avoid problems, and so I am a little limited about how to refresh the sorting and so on, but all in all I think it's still useful. And I managed to almost fix it when it is using the bartering menus. It is not yet working perfectly with the other kind of menu. When you are exchanging things with other companions or other containers, you have to refresh the sorting by hand, but all in all it is still something useful. Oh, there are plenty of them. Okay, hopefully no more of them. So there was a lady. Oh, here she is. A red god. Archaeologist. Oh, I'm so sorry I did kill you. Let me check. Hopefully, from the identifier of the lady, I think she's a sort of random archaeologist from the mana user add-on, and so that not really something extremely important for a quest, but still I'm sorry because she was not aggressive. This mana user mod is adding a lot of interesting NPCs to Solstheim, so I really suggest. Oh, here it is. So the mod is Encardams and 4th era 4th era ruins, something like that. Let me check it here. Why I do not like so much this mod compared to the old improvement to the ORI command? That's because you can see the entire information and you can sort of enlarge the console window, while you cannot really change the size of this window, so sometimes you are not able to see part of the text here. So I think for some long text like this mod name, which is a merge of a couple mods, so yeah, it's a very long mod name, and the old console is still useful. But anyway, this is a merge I made from two different mods. One is called Encardams and the second one is 4th era and I think that's the name of the mod. 4th era Solstheim ruins, something like that. And then we have Himmerlin village, basically 3 mods merged together. I imagine when we did not yet have the option to.
Isn't this something?
Have up to 1023 or 24 mods loaded, thanks
you like
to
pain, do you?
changes to the game done by MWSE-Lua and NGEXE and various things. Also changes done to the most important tool to manage Morrowind mods, which is Steel Rime Mesh. So now we can load up to more than 1000 standard mods. So you don't really have a so urgent need to merge mods like we used to have some years ago. But still I have these mods which I like very much that I have merged. Oh, this is a snow golem. Yeah, coming from the same mod, probably level list or something like that. Interesting. Let's see how this golem reacts to fire. And naturally we have the magic effects mod, which is giving some visible effect like barn-like texture when you use some elemental spells. That's very nice I have tweaked the version, and I think the changes I made are now included in the mod. Mod is called, let me check. Elemental effects, and it is really immersive because you see the elemental effects of the magic you are using on your enemies or enemies are using on you, and you can also heal this from these effects. It's very realistic, but anyway, this is another big Dreamer Ruins mod, very interesting. They are also most of them linked by some annealing. So all in all, pretty interesting. So yes, we have this old standard light, but at least we are not crashing anymore for now. But I hope to be able to install that mod back soon, because I really love the light effects. Oh, I need some. I'm just over on camera because I forgot to drop. I think I have still something very heavy that I should not have at all, like, let me see. Yeah, I still have this Mancan, which is adding a lot of weight. So maybe I could call Ram and drop that. Okay, we are... Oh, by the way, as you can see, we don't have to be jealous about open Morrowind scrollable map anymore, because we have the big scrollable map for standard Morrowind now. So it's much easier to have a big Morrowind world. Oh, and this trick with the game interface about enlarging and resetting the window position, I don't think it is a well-known one, so I will repeat it. You can automatically maximize the size of your windows when you press shift and double click on the window header like this, so you can go back doing the same things, and you can easily see a much bigger area of your maps with just this kind of click. It can be something very nice to have when you are a little lost. And naturally, the big thing about Morrowind interface, you can move and pin things as you like, which is something modern games don't have at all. Most of them, at least. Ooh, this is a secret. Oh, I think this is another separate mod called Blackthorn Barrow. Hello! Hello, Skink! A big world map, yes. But still something that is including a lot of moved mods, so they are all packed together because I moved a lot of things. I was talking about this mod. If I recall correctly, this is not a finished one, but a very scenic one. Probably lots of books, a pile of books. Let me check it because I think I have updated it recently, but I don't think it is already finished. But basically it's a bigger rework of this barrel, so it adds a lot of new places. Oh, maybe it's almost finished. But there are some kind of oh, a Breton lady. Poor Breton lady. The parchment.
This letter has been torn to pieces.
Oh, that's a story.
Isissa, we have been excavating day and night for nearly 6 months now, and although we've made considerable progress, I fear for my brother's sanity. He barely eats or sleeps, and when he does he's haunted by that ill-fated day. We've received the gold you've sent us and have begun to pay back the mercenaries. They're a strange, sometimes unruly bunch,
formatting.
hailing from all corners of Tamriel. After clearing out the undercrypt, most of the mercenaries have begun to set up camp down below, where they tend to get drunk every night and share stories of their misadventures. Out of all of them, I'm particularly fond of the Samaris twins. Marcel found them in a rather unconventional way. We were gathering supplies in Balmora, when we were approached by 2 beggars, claiming they needed gold to help restore their ancestral home. Unlike the other mercenaries he'd hired, Brother was so moved by their story, that he hired them right there and then. I was rather shocked by his decision, but a part of me knew the reason behind it. The Samaris twins reminded him of our own quest to restore our family name. Nylora has been teaching me how to read the future using a deck of cards. Although the shuffling of cards seems rather unremarkable, I found it far more entertaining than the other methods I'd seen in our journeys, and definitely far less gruesome than Cajeld's finger bone readings. Personally, I still don't believe in such superstitious nonsense, but in the end, none of that really matters. In Nylora, I have found what I have been searching for since our departure. A friend and a companion. I think this might all be over soon, dear cousin. The excavators have breached the lower levels of the undercrypt.
So this was some kind of expedition. Actually, I think this kind of formatting is very good for reading if you have this kind of Daedric letters reminding you that the meaning of each letter, but it is using some little space to the left, so this kind of formatting seems to be more readable. I don't know, not bad. It's a little mix and match. I don't know, but original. Anyway, I think this mod is basically those kind of mods which are not using much of a traditional quest journal to tell you the story of the mod, but mostly using books, messages, and things like this. I don't know if I have started something here or it was some kind of quest that I should have. Oh, look at this! I should have started in a different way, but as you can see, I've been attacked on the spot. So maybe we can find. I need some help here because I am heavy on. Okay, I will go back every never.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry, Shiar Yunin. Health is at 100%.
Never cease to help, so I can give my burdens. What I'm doing here? Okay, so let me check this thing. Right. A dead Argonian. I didn't notice it. I will give it a try, but first I want to drop some of these heavy things to my friend because she never refused to help, and even when I am overburdening her, like all companions. But she's, I don't know, I find she's very happy. She's also tough, hard to kill, so she's a good companion. Oh, here it is. This thing is very heavy, so right now it should be better. That's she will follow,
great.
but she cannot really fly or walk because I am overburdening her, but you know, she can teleport. But let's go. Where was this Argonian at the start, I suppose? Oh, they are using pretty pretty good weapons, but you know, you have to think about the level these enemies could have, because we are in Solstheim, which is all the island is high level interior area, so you can find some pretty good loot because usually you have to
I feel
earn
absolutely
it.
great. Don't worry.
Basically, you have to kill some high level
100%.
enemies to be able to get high level loot. So all in all, that's not so unbalancing. Oh, another one here. Oh well. Have fun!
You're mine, Outlander. Run away!
Oh, this one is smoke.
Afraid of a girl.
Throw up tank.
Oh. As you can see, these enemies are not so easy to kill, so some good loot is something that is not out of place. Okay, so I'm looking for this Argonian.
These are the times there is
But I'm seeing some mercenary here. Okay, so let's go back. So we have the dead lady here. We read the story about it in the note. Oh, another note here.
Marcel's journal, page 12. I almost got Meself killed today. While perusing the Imperial Marketplace, I happened to find a traveling vendor, who claimed to be selling genuine trinkets and relics from Skyrim. Intrigued, I decided to ask him about my father's wooden mask. I showed him a charcoal drawing my sister had drawn, which quickly escalated the conversation to near violence. That mask is cursed. Get rid of it, he said. Dig the deepest hole you can and bury it forever. And then drink till you've forgotten all about it. I said, I'm fully aware of its dangers. You know nothing of the dangers, he interrupted. That mask belongs to those who served the Drukken. Drukken? Do you mean Akdosh? His fingers tightened around the hilt of his sword.
Luciana Dufont. Yes, she's coming from the Blackthorn Barrow mod. So yeah, the story is... Oh, another one. Full of mercenaries. So basically I think this mod Oh, here is the Argonian, and another note we must read to be able to reconstruct the story. Uh, I have only one problem with this kind of note and letters and books driving mods is that after a while uh, it becomes a problem to follow the story if you need to go back to something you have read uh, before, because you could be an extremely uh, inventory conscious person, not using a lot of cluttering like I do, and maybe in this case it will not be hard to find the proper nodes in your inventory and so on. But when you have hundreds of mods and hundreds of quests going on, this kind of uh, managing the quest story is not so easy, because you have to find a proper note every time you have to read something from the past, and so it's not a journal is much better from this point of view. So all in all, I think the notes are good, but only for simple, very simple quests. If you have a quest which is not so short, maybe it's better to do the standard journal quest with ordered notes and things you can more easily read again. Also because we have some recent mods that are making easier to find information in the journal and things like that.
Word a field unsung.
So we have, for instance, my
I found
journal
Marcel's
mod,
sister,
which is
Luciana,
able to
lying
search
dead in a
on
pool
the
of blood.
uh,
In her hands,
title
I
of the
found
quest.
tattered pieces of a letter written to her cousin back in High Rock. It's quite clear now that the
It's not
Samaris
very
twins
useful
have been
because
cloning the
you
Tufon
cannot
family
really
from the
search
very
the
beginning.
text. But there are other mods that are able to do that. And I am making also one problem is when you have a super big journal, this kind of mods tend to become slower, but I think it's not bad. They are simple to use. And the problem is not easy to think about recreating all the topic links that are normally in the journal. I think there is a recent mod in the work trying to remake this kind of linking, hyperlinking. Hopefully there will be some development about it. I'm just trying to do some very simple to use and efficient filtering, so you can search for part of the word and you can search for something that don't contain a word, that just like this. So for instance, not interested in something without the word, with the wind here, I should be able to filter more. In theory. I've already found a bug. No, okay. More or less. But it's not working because in theory... Oh no, it is working. But maybe it's case sensitive. But okay, I'm developing the mod so it will still have plenty of bugs, but the gist should be I'm looking for this word and I don't want to include this word. So in theory should filter a lot more, but this part is not working yet. The gist of it is it's very simple. We can filter things and then can select, click one thing and copy the text just like this. No more, no less. This way we can interact with the real journal, which is this one, especially with this add-on, which is a calendar, a very nice mod, and we can paste our thing that we have retrieved from the journal here and then change it or take a note about it. So it's a little complex, but more or less it is working. Because I think that the real hard thing to be remade, if you want to abandon the standard journal, which has some difficult formatting, because being a book is not easy to reformat. The flow of the book is related to the book pages. It's not easy to make something more easy to filter. But the big advantage is you have these hyperlinks already working, and if you are trying to remake them in a different window, not easy. But I think the mod
No one can match me.
this journal mod is I think Herbert is the author of the mod. Is trying to rebuild all the hyperlinking, and maybe will be something that could really replace
This missive
normal
is half covered in
journal.
Argonian blood, obscuring some of its contents. The others might not look upon you with much regard, but don't let that sway you, or contaminate your thinking. You are, without a doubt, the backbone of this expedition. If it weren't for
Talking
you and
about
your
the notes,
pickaxe,
yes.
I couldn't
I think
imagine
notes
how
and
we
books
might have
are...
reached the undercrypt. However, don't let my compliments lull you into a false sense of security, old friend. After seeing them clear the undercrypt's undead guardians, quite evident that the two Dunmer in our group, the Samaris twins, are more cunning than I could have imagined.
Okay, so let me check at least one thing. How are these notes called? Let's try and see. Because I also have the problem that until I have taken and used something, I don't... Oh, a blood stain. Okay, so regarding the way to properly make some quest mod based on journal notes and so on, I agree 100% that it's not easy to make a quest mod based entirely on notes and books and so on, because they are harder to search, harder to find again. But the most important thing is you can really use some generic names for your notes, like this.
This missive is half covered in art.
So let's see. I can have tens of blood splattered or stained nose here, and
Here is the
probably
equipment I told
they
you
are
about.
coming from
I stole some of it
entirely
from that
different
drunken knight squire.
mods and quests,
Remember,
because
the weak deserve no mercy.
it's very common way to name this kind of information. So the important part about this kind of mods, where you are trying to tell a story and give information to the player using notes and books, and you have to choose your notes and books name properly, so they are sort of unique. They stand in front of all the other different notes that the player will most likely have in their inventory. Also, it will become very hard to follow the flow of your information, because you will have 100 nodes with the same name, and yeah, it will become very hard. So Bloodwind Grotto nodes, first node, second node, I know they are not really realistic names, but they would help a lot finding things. Also, we can think about the player, like when the player finds one of these nodes, player is adding some title to them just to be able to catalog them better. So something like Bloodwind first node, Bloodwind Grotto second found node, something like that in the name. Obviously we have also to pay attention to use short names, because you know Morrowind limits is 31 characters. You can use in the name of an item, and so you cannot really use very long names, but get the idea. Some unique name for your nodes, so they are easily retrieved, and the player can sort of manage to get information when it is needed. Oh, Scale Trunk, here is the Daragonian. He doesn't have information, things, not much here, apart the node. But I think the big reason why this kind of mods are done this way is usually they come from modders that don't like very much to write dialogue, or don't know how to do it yet. In the case of this mod, I think the author is very likes a lot to make dungeon mods, cave mods, and mods like this. He doesn't like very much to do dialogue, so to tell a story he's using nodes. So this kind of mods, maybe once they are finished, they can use some extra mod add-on, using also the standard journal to make the story easier to follow, maybe. But I don't know, because the last time I tried this mod, it was still probably not full of enemies like this, so maybe the story is already ready to be improved by a journal. I don't know, I should play it, but I keep on finding these mods, new things, to do, to discover. So I like to jump, teleport around, and just discover new places.
Were they built and sung?
By the way, this shield is really, really something. Look at this. Ported from Skyrim. Okay, where is my friend? Harry!
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry. Shiar Yunin. Health is at 100%.
Oh, I could also drop some gold. And I suppose that going down there will be a lot to explore. But I should have something else. Oh, I need maybe some further potion. Oh, I am the biggest pack rat in Morrowind history, I suppose. Also because I am always testing mods, so it's sort of useful to be a pack rat because most of bugs are coming from using different items in unexpected situations and things like this. So the more loot you have, the more chances you are triggering some conflict, some problem. And this is often useful. Look at this. Essence of pussy. I think it's coming from the the Sable Dragon mod. Sort of joke, but the whole mod is a love letter to Baldur's Gate series, so full of references. Okay, I have no more feather potions. That's something incredible. Let's see. Okay, nice lady is in combat, but she's not reacting. That's... oh, okay. That's normal, I think, because... well, there are a lot of NPCs, they are slow to react, and also when your character has very high personality, this is also making enemies think about will I have to fight or not? And so sometimes they don't really attack you immediately, they just stay there. Okay, I need to drop something here. Check. a real backrot. I bet I have also my bag of holding basically full. It's not infinite. Maybe I should relax that thing. But jokes apart, having a super full inventory like this is really something that helps while debugging mods, because you can start seeing problem of speed, you can start seeing compatibility problem. So it's like running around with 20 or 40 companions. You are triggering a lot of things that are not something that normally happen for the majority of players, but will sooner or later happen for some of them. So the more you trigger while you're testing your mods, and the more you will be able to squash the bugs sooner. So sometimes you see me playing with 20 companions, or with tons of things that I never used. One of the reasons is this one, because I can play and still test the mods this way. I don't really use all these things, but I have them all there to burden the engine, and not only the player. Like for this mod, for instance, it is very important to test it with big inventory, with full inventories, because some problems may be triggered only by having the engine to work a lot to sort these things and so on. It's not really true about the companion, because yes, they can slow the game a lot, but in my experience, what really is causing crashes is not the number of companions, is what they are trying to use, the spells, some meshes in the so for instance, you have 30 companions, you can have them using some level list items, and if you have just one broken mesh, you will crash with no reason. Having 30 is increasing this probability, but it's not the companion which is crashing. It is something that they are using, or they have in their inventory, or something like that, usually. So yes, companions are heavy for the frame rate, but usually they are not the reason for the crashes. Probably the reason are things that they are trying to use, spells that they are trying to use, something like that. I don't remember what I was trying to do. Yeah, I opened the bag to put something there, probably. Yes. So, money first. And maybe something that I'm not really using. I have them for some reason. Yeah, I could also put some books, but these are all books, as you can see, coming from some special quest mod or notes, things that I still have to. Oh, like an example about we were talking before. Can I make a quest mod based on notes instead of journal pages, you can sort of, but a mix between the standard dialogue and pages, book pages, I think it's better. Like for instance, for this mod we have each page clearly named with the NPC name, and page 1, page 4, page 6, so it is easier to find them and understand what you are missing and so on. Like strange directions, okay, it could be working, but also something that more than one mod could want to use, so not easy. This one is better. Scroll of Cyberban Scuttler looks like a unique enough name for this, but this one, for instance,
The old site withers.
it's
The third eye.
just a classic one.
Sir, here is your ordered item, placed at the pre-arranged pickup place. I trust the levitating was not a problem for a mage such as yourself.
But generally speaking, I prefer the journal and the quest. Traditional quest based on journal. Oh, another one. Okay, so, well, let's go there.
You will die.
I think I have reflected the magic. I already found a lady. Can we go? Oh, we can go down here.
And that. Ah!
It's your last chance.
And that.
Run!
Someone.
I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
Very scenic place. But really, I'm missing the super nice light spell.
Were they build and song?
Okay, we can go down. No more nodes. Now I'm curious about this place. I think I explored it once. There should be a big cavern down there with oh.
It's your last chance. Run or die.
As you can see, the footprints are coming from where they started running, and some of them are not using boots.
Alright, who wants some? Afraid of a girl.
This is the end of you, Switch! Now you try!
Exceed. Honor.
I'm not giving up that easily. I will kill you.
Good or what? Mode. Exceed. Honor.
I'm not giving up that easily.
So basically a dungeon romp, lots of enemies. Level? Oh, 35. So yes, more or less the expected level for some Blood Moon enemies. Not especially tough, but still something that usually cannot really try with a character coming from the starting environment, things like that. And plenty of them, all together, trying to kill the player. No passage here. So apparently we have no more doors here. I don't think so. Oh, here it is one. Maybe we must reach that. That way.
You won't escape me that easily.
You should have picked an easier opponent. Now this. You will die where you stand.
Come on, I'll give you a free hit.
I don't know from where they are coming because that's hundreds. Not those. I have a feeling that they are sort of squeaky to appear from just the player being nearby. I killed 100 of them, but still they are. And I don't think they allow the list because I did not dispose of all the corpses, but maybe some of them are.
Your best at Outlander.
But anyway, I was just trying to explore this place out of curiosity, but it seems it is... Oh, what this? A big place. Let's call for help.
Rith Ulikna. Rith Ulikna.
I'm just here to help.
Travel together. Very well.
Oh, a companion who is not overburned already. We can give him something like some arrows and this thing. Okay, not sure about this Dalek thing here. Mostly some zinc. So we go back there.
Travel together. Very well.
Oh well. I think this mod probably will have some secret place you must discover to go on exploring and find a way to go down the dungeon. But now we know that this is a place we could want to explore. For now I want just to go out and go and talk with the Skull Shaman. Oh, another one. Are you friend or foe? In combat. Okay.
You in. I have you.
Roate.
You in.
So back up. Ooh, that's a door.
You will suffer.
You won't escape me that easily.
I will kill you over and over until there are none of you left.
No one can match me. You've lost this round.
Roate.
Your wounds are great. There is no escape.
Beyond sea. Sacritu. Lava. Beyond sea. Sacritu.
Die, Badger.
This is pointless. Give in. I'm not giving up that easily. I'll make this quick. I have the upper hand.
Sacritu. Sacritu. Lava. Beyond sea.
May I help?
Right then. What about carrying something for me? Oh, I destroyed my boots. The boots of blinding speed are light armor and very easy to break.
You bring me good fortune, master. How may I be of service?
We can read the stones. Was stone. Maybe we need some special thing to open this place.
Blessing on thee, master. That stupid wolf got blood all over me.
Word a field and song.
Run away!
You may speak.
Travel together. Shall we lead the way?
Oh, Orang is
You will suffer.
we have a penguin trying to kill the bandit.
Worthen rock. Great the feel of dearly.
Oh well, as we are here, we can keep on trying to reach our original destination,
Worthen rock.
which was the Skull Village. Also, we can see this very scenic river flowing through the rocky of the area, and we are in the lake Fijalding area. And we should be not far from the Skull Village. Beautiful. Here's a picture. Yeah, nice place. No hope. These are arcade creatures. Could use sound with texture, but I don't want to steal those. Okay, we should not be far. Yeah.
Blessing of Amsali, Master.
I have no time to talk.
Okay. Oh, and here is one of the stones, the beast stones. As you can see, I made them a little greenish, so they are a little easier to spot in this super craggy environment. Can we jump high enough?
Great Dafila Thirling.
Yeah, we can with standard spells. But look at this. I mean, yeah, some real mountain feelings with this mod. And we are nearby. This is the Skull Village. We have some tower. And over there we have the real village.
The Restag is complete. Praise be to the All-Maker.
Zooming in. That's something.
Have you learned more about the death of the Horkers yet? Death of the Horkers. I feared as much. Even those creatures could not have caused such carnage. This is a bad sign, Shiar Yunin, and I fear we have not yet seen the worst. Take this. From what I hear of those Grawl, it will be a valuable aid to you. Perhaps it will keep you safe during the troubled times ahead. Now, I fear, we must speak more about the Blood Moon prophecy. Stolirim Longsword of Flame has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section The Castle Karstag. Blood Moon Prophecy. It is time we spoke of this. The legend tells of a time that occurs once in each era, when a demon god will walk the land in the company of his hounds, creatures of terrible might. He is the hunter, and his coming is preceded by 3 signs. I had prayed that I had misread the signs, misunderstood the prophecy, but I am sure it is not so. 3 signs. The first tells of fire from the Eye of Glass. This we have seen on Lake Fjalding, though I had hoped it was the mere magic of the Dragra Lord. Next, the prophecy tells us of the Tide of Woe. Even now, our shores are lined with the corpses of the Horkers, dead for a reason we cannot fathom. Finally, the prophecy tells us of the Blood Moon, when the young moon itself runs red with the blood of the hunter's prey. Look to the skies, Blood Skull. The 3rd sign is upon us. Now we wait for the hunter's game. You take a note in your journal under section Herson's Hunt. Hunter's game. According to legend, it varies from era to era. Our grandfathers' grandfathers tell of a time when the hunter and his hounds preyed upon entire tribes of men. Taken to the hunting grounds, the men were hunted by the hounds. The ones that died were the lucky. The survivors faced the hunter himself. In another era, the hunter took only a single man as his prey. It is said if the prey can last through the blood moon, the hunter returns to his demon realm for another era. We have only to await the hunter's plan. Hunter's plan. There is little to be done until he lets it be known to us. Certainly it will not be long. I fear for our people, Blood Skull. There is little I can do to protect them in these times. I have only to pray to the All-Maker that he watches over us and keeps us from the hunter's grasp. You take a note in your journal under section Herson's Hunt. Hunter's plan. We must wait and see. Hunter's game. It remains to be seen what the game shall be. As always, it followed Castle Karstag. It seems there is nothing more to learn at that place. Death of the Horcrux. An odd event indeed. Perhaps it is time we spoke more about the Blood Moon prophecy. Ominous signs. They are many, and I fear they Totem of Claw and Fang. The totem has been returned, thanks to your efforts, Ristag. The Ristag is complete. The All-Maker will be pleased.
Right, so for now we have done all possible. I don't remember if we need to wait for a couple days. Probably. Let me check this one. This one is hard to set up because some collision here is not working properly. Probably should be placed upper. Better. But well, okay, I think it will be down again next time. Only ways to fix it, changing the scripts or the original position in the mod. Well, let's take a note. Or maybe better things. I think the real solution would be to put something invisible with some collision right under the NPC. It's always tricky to place these animated NPCs because they move when the animation starts compared to the original position in the construction sets. Not
Welcome,
easy.
Breton. Please.
What is it you ask
speak
of this
freely.
stall?
But anyway, we are done here for now. So there's another mod that I like a lot to start. I have it installed since some months. And let me check it.
According to legend, the hunter chooses his prey from the ranks of man. Who and how many he
Something
chooses
about
varies by
slaves?
the era. Wind Eye does not know what will happen in the coming days, but he fears the worst.
No, this one.
Massima, slaves in the Grazelands. I've heard that a large group of slaves in the Grazelands is currently being tracked by the Telvanni they escaped from. The person I talked to didn't know the details. Perhaps if I talk to someone of higher rank. Nelith told me that the escaped slaves in the Grazelands have a large bounty on their heads. A bounty which is mine if I find them and kill them. Nelith confirmed the rumors of escaped slaves in the Grazelands. He suggested that I speak with the Ashlanders to ascertain their whereabouts. I have learned from the Ashlanders that they have seen beastmen entering Massima Cave to the south. To get there, I should go past the Dunmer stronghold of Falanzerano. It is along the western border of the Grazelands before entering the southern wastes.
Okay, so back to Vanderfell and into the Gracelands. That's an idea. And to get there, we could probably use that teleportation to the Ashlander tent, for instance.
Archmaster. You'll bring me good fortune, Master. How may I be of service?
Bad weather here.
The Lord's will be done. See to it.
Can we fix this fog a little? I think it would be better like this, but you never know, because fog is something really hard to tweak correctly. But we have this great panel done by Hamchand, which is allowing you to fine-tune everything, so
Let's hear
pretty
it.
nice. But before going there, maybe we need to do something like getting some fresh potions. I'm not sure I have them. Seven should be enough. Okay, so we are more or less north of Valencerana, and the place should be near, so we go south. And this is from a rather scenic mod called, if I recall correctly, Ruins of Fallen Serrano.
Throw up 10.
Where are we? Oh, here she is.
You imp! It's never easy, is it? Die, Jack.
Throw up 10.
Oh, these are dangerous. And we have a random aqueduct from nowhere, but truth to be told, this is one of the most vegetation rich areas to the east, so maybe there was some water after all. But yes, I know that a lot of people dislike when we have modders using this mix with no real match of meshes from Moonhold, Old Moonhold, and this part of the land, but I think
It's never easy,
all in
is
all
it?
they don't look so bad, and also being creative is something that
Your reputation does you honor, Sarah.
maybe has been a little lost with this abundance of resources that we have nowadays. But if you think about models like, for instance, how is she called? I don't remember the name, but there's
Throw up 10.
a model lady which is making a lot of mods using just standard vanilla meshes used in creative ways, and maybe this way you can really see some original things that are not present in more lore correct mods like Tanya Rebuild, using all the same set of properly placed meshes in a certain location and so on. No light potions.
Words a field and song.
Okay, so let's see where we are. We should not be very far from the place. I think, yeah, I marked it, Slaves Cavern, but basically I entered once but never tried to go on with the mod because I know it's a big one. If I recall correctly, it has been released in one of the modathon of maybe last year or 2 years ago. I don't remember exactly, but a recent one. It should be a very scenic and but look at this aqueduct, how nice it is, crossing this road and so on. It could be no longer correct, but it is nice to see, for sure. So we go out to this mysterious cave. Near the ruins of Alansarana. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and here we can already see the style of the modders who made this, probably. If I recall correctly, Micro Dark, Seal Off maybe even. Can I give them some torch? Something I'm not really sure about is about a safe way to have your companions use some torches, because basically you cannot really tell them, hey, equip this torch. You can, but then it's the EI that will decide if they keep on using the torch, and the EI is oftentimes glitchy, so not really working so well. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, this is Seal Off and make your dark quality level. Look at this.
Words a field and song.
Okay, so pointing, and I think this kind of meshes has been used to signal the right direction in a lot of this kind of mods. So this is a cul-de-sac, so we have no doubt about it, but we probably must go this way. Oh, can I? Oh, Rogue Glacier. I harvested the whole rock. Aha, but then the passage over there. But what if I... Oh! I think this could be a collateral effect of some other mod, which is making this kind of resources something you can harvest, but this is not the intended way, probably. Maybe there's some patch available for the... Because this should work, to work correctly, this should work like a rock. When you get the resources, the rock is... oh, yeah, some arrows here. Impact sounds, okay. But I think all of these super scenic rocks are treated like ingredients, and this can cause problems in some...
Were they built and sung?
Maybe there's something I have not installed correctly that should avoid this kind of... conflict. So something like a script that is blocking you from harvesting the entire thing, which is set as, I don't know. Set as a container. But that's strange, because in theory I think there's something like that. Herbalist mod are just getting the whole container where they don't recognize the mesh, so I think it's a matter of adding some patch mod to recognize the kind of rocks. Let's take a note. But again, probably I'm not, I'm missing some special patch for this already available. Should not be easy to make if, sorry, should be easy enough to make if there is not one available, because we have the usually the mesh identifier, or we can use all the item identifier, and then we can patch the herbalist mods to not grab the whole rock. But anyway, this is really great to look. Oh,
Were they built and sung?
with the proper light. Oh, we can go. Okay, I'm sure this is the proper way to go. Probably not. That's the void here. So yeah, this is a problem that happens because we have removed one of those, one of the rocks. That should not be treated like an ingredient, basically. But as you can see, playing with these super modded setups is easily triggering things and conflicts that usually mod makers don't trigger while they play the mods. So it's something that only players can usually realize, and then they can tell the modders, hey, your mod is having this and that problem. Really? But this thing usually needs a player that knows what he's doing, what he's installing, things like this. Not a noob player for sure, because not easy to understand where the problem could be, what kind of conflict you can have. You just see the something not working and you don't know why. Okay, so we are ready. Oh, and the interesting thing is that as you just seen, we have been teleported back to the entry while falling down to the bottom of the dungeon. This is something really useful. But this is really super scenic. We know that it is better to not harvest the... Oh, and also the impact sound has some kind of incompatibility with something. Hop.
Great Dafila Thirling.
Look at this super cluttered place. No real loot, but a joy to look at.
Worthen Rock.
I already lost here. Okay, so we came down here. There's some kind of passage here. We must go here, probably. Oh, near the skeleton. So maybe those fingers were pointing to the hole there. No, they are pointing to the opposite direction. Joke. Or maybe it was something like, hey, go back to that direction, they killed me here. Something like that. Look at this. Wow. And I really miss the light spell that could launch a dynamic on target light, because in this place it would look absolutely great, but again I had big problems with the mod crashing all my saves, so for now we have back the
An outsider
standard light spell.
approaches.
Oh,
We do not recognize it. Whether it found this place by accident or with intention, it does not matter. Its presence here threatens us. If it enters, we will not let it leave. If it would still enter, speak with Ravos Savani, he will know what to do with it. You take a note in your journal under section Massima, Slaves in the Grazelands.
Greetings, Mutsera.
Go speak with Ravos. We do not know if we can trust you. Goodbye.
so as we are here, I want to show you one of the latest mods that I released, which is called Smart Topics, but it is a mod made to help when you have some dialogue problems and you are trying to fix it, and at least to know what mod is causing you the problem, because dialogue is not something easy to debug normally, because you just see something your NPC is telling you that should not be that thing, but you have no way to understand from what mod it is coming with normal console commands, like for instance, you click one thing, type ORI or use a mod for it, and you get the information about what it is, from what mod it is coming, if you're lucky, like not really, but there's some MCA that is just telling me that it's coming from Morrowind Council Light. But in this case, say we have some
Go
dialogue.
speak with Ravos.
Go
We
speak.
do not know
we
if
we
we can
want to
trust
know where this greeting is coming from.
Goodbye.
It's not easy, usually. And with this mod, you can shift click, shift activate. Sorry,
Go
in
speak with
theory,
Ravos.
we should
We
have
do not know if we can trust
written
you.
in the log, MWSE log, and in the clipboard information about
Goodbye. Go speak with
what's the
Ravos.
mod which is
We do not know
adding
if we can trust you.
this greeting dialogue.
Goodbye.
And with that information, usually you can find the mod, find where the conflict is, and maybe find a way to solve it, or help someone else give you the correct way to fix the problem. Like, let me check if we can see it here. Yeah, maybe from the console. As you can see, we have the greeting number, we have the actor identifier, and the most important thing is we have the name of the mod which is adding that greeting. And so this really helps while looking for this kind of fixes. And then we have an option to get some information about a topic you click and so on. So that mod is really useful with this kind of, oh, this is super dark place. How did they do that? Look at this, super dark. Continue, oh, because it's some kind of door. but great black effect. Maybe one thing that I changed in the mod is the volume of the music, which was a little too loud, maybe.
I could kill that war. Those
So,
boots are ruined.
if I remember correctly, this scale was enormous and a little heavy on the frame rate. Probably it is because we have plenty of space and special cluttering and effects. This is an Argonian city. Hey, I'm talking with you. Come on.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima, outsider? Massima. It may be tough, but living here will always be better than breaking our backs for the Telvanni. Little secret. Many parts of Massima have not been touched for centuries. There are many secrets left to uncover. Ravos Savani. Ravos? You can find him in the House of the Poor.
So I don't know what lore could justify this place, but I like it nonetheless. Oh, let me check this. About testing mods, what I'm doing is checking if it is some dynamic locking added by some mod, or if it is something locked in the original mod, and probably it is locked in the original mod because the locking level is 50, which is some standard lock level. But this is just a in place.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima, outsider? Massima. It may be tough, but living here will always be better than breaking our backs for the Telvanni.
So basically the law for this place is they are a community of escaped Telvanni slaves that in a long time probably have built this subterranean city
Admire success.
hidden from
I feel the same way.
everyone.
Please go ahead, speak.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima? Background. I was once a servant to the smiths of Tyr, before being sold to Master Mithras of Tel Iranian. It was there that I was entrusted with the use of the smithy under strict guidance, and learned the art of the forge. Smugglers. This one must know.
So I
Even
think
though we
Tel
work
Iranian
alongside
is in
smugglers, we are
kind
not
of
bad
rebuilt
people.
area.
We only rely on them for our daily existence, and to avoid detection from slave catchers.
Okay, so they use smugglers
Twin
like...
lamps. We are grateful to the twin lamps. It is thanks to their help that we have escaped slavery.
So as you can see, the story is trying to give proper reasons for the city to be, and we can have the story. Ooh, look at this. Can I use it? Yeah, I can, because I'm recognizing. Oh, this is a detail. Uh, I have a mod which is able to recognize the fake water meshes like this one, and if you're using necessities on Morrowind, make the mod work with them too, but you have to use standard meshes, and latest version of the OAAB resources are not using standard meshes because they basically have no reverse collision, so basically I cannot recognize them, so I made every places, so they are replaced with the meshes that are used by Tiny Rebuild for now, that are still classic ones that work with ray tracing, so they can be detected from a Lua mod. Ratten, what are you thinking about?
Latest rumors. I heard there is a strange Kajiat wandering around Kuol.
Okay, we will look next time we go there.
You'll bring me good fortune, Master. How may I be of service?
But we have all these new Argonians.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima? A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here.
We need to find
what
the
are
proper,
you doing, Massima?
the proper...
It may be tough, but living here will always be better than breaking our backs for the Telvanni.
proper people to talk with. Right.
Such fine company. One would be wise to listen.
Welcome. This one will buy
Ooh,
from
a
us,
gadget one.
yes.
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you come here, stranger? Kajiat does not wish to become a slave again. Kajiat wishes for Massima to Massima. Sugarcat was once a slave. Massima has given Sugarcat a second chance. Smugglers.
Oh, he's called
likes
Sugarcat.
smugglers. Smugglers make skooma. Buy skooma. Skooma. Sweet, sweet skooma. My trade.
Right.
Kajiat has what one needs. That is, if one needs a small pick.
First we greet, then we do business.
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you come here, stranger? Kajiat does not wish to become a slave again. Kajiat wishes for admire success.
So let's try
Shiar
bartering a
Union's
little. So basically the mod is sorting things on the fly and resetting the name of things immediately. So usually when you buy or sell something, you need to refresh the things, and this is I found a way to do it automatically in the bartering menu, because there's an event available in theory. But the other, when you have inventory and something else from bartering, I don't have the proper event, and it's something that I've not found a way to do it yet, but I hope to find a way. So for now you have to click by hand to refresh the sorting. Okay, but I think there will be a lot of people here selling things and so on, but I think we need to talk with someone important first. So we need to find maybe a palace, something like that.
Mazasha, trader. A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What?
So this music is... Ooh, look at this. It's nice, but... Oh, what's that? A little...
Such fine
monotonous.
It is truly a pleasure to
One
see you.
would be wise to listen.
Admire success. I shall.
Can we use another truck? Let's see.
Please, go ahead, speak.
A new scent approaches. We wonder, my trade. We specialize in the schools of destruction, alteration.
Finest magics you buy.
A new scent approaches. My trade.
So we are mages here? Good to know.
A new scent.
Such fine company, one would be wise to listen.
Now we could eat something. So next mod I want is something I can use to sit down here and then eat something. I think we are not far from this kind of mod. I think there's one recently done for Open MW, and probably we could have something for MWSE-2 in a short time. Let me see, we have our satchel. Can put it there. It's something.
A new scent approaches.
We go down, common house, no, not the place where we could find the leader. We need a way to go up probably. But how? I think I will just levitate. After all, we are a powerful mage for something. Thing is some kind of lens, mirror. Cave lamp. Oh, look, an aqueduct. But we have some water justifying it. Look at this, really beautiful and big, really big. I have a feeling if I try to get this, I could remove the entire rock, but maybe not. Let's see. Base. Not telling me important thing like, is this a container? No, aesthetic. So these are safe, you can touch them without fear to remove a big chunk of cavern. Look at this, it's really super big, some seal off level of, and the nice thing is that this kind of mega caves is just chocked full of nooks and crannies and things you will never cease to explore and find new things. I know it's something like that. Spend weeks just exploring the place. And a nasty bat. But anyway, looking for the place that could be some kind of palace, some kind of place where the... Oh, look at this, we go. Oh, maybe this is the way, the proper way to go up. So we are supposed to go down first. Let me check. So there's so basically probably we were supposed to find a way to take these big stairs. Yeah, let's do it. So from here, okay, we were already on track, but we did not follow the path. Let's try. So we have this big stairs, properly probably lit by this nice brushes, and we have the super scenic waterfalls. Oh, there's water too.
Where they build and song.
Real water, it seems.
This one wanders fair from the city. If you have business with the fishermen, then conduct it quickly, but do not try and enter our den.
Okay,
Goodbye.
good to know.
Tiwadudan, fisherman. A new scent approaches. We wonder what it's Massima. It may be tough, but living here will always be better than breaking.
So honestly, I think I will maybe tweak the mod a little to play the theme song only when you enter, and maybe skip playing it for a while, because it's nice but a little annoying when you only hear that. I don't know, I think I skipped some turn here, because how can we go and reach the place we were before from here? Maybe we need to pass the lake. Not sure. I think I will do it the mage way and just levitate around. Oh, here it is. We go down to the water and...
It's never easy, is it?
And nothing. Okay. Well, we need to find a way from there, but...
Where they build and song.
Oh, the detail is really astounding. And all in all, the frame rate is not so bad, because we have about 30 frames per second, which with this kind of super detailed and big cave seems not so bad. Oh. Okay, from here we can go up there. Look at this. Wow.
Word a field and song.
Okay, this thing needs the proper fix. About the impact sound mode, it looks like it is expecting some right animation sound and is not finding it, assuming that maybe because there is a left one, there should be also the right one, but maybe the thing triggering that is not having both sounds. Oh. Oh, look at this over there. Oh, can we go still down up there? I'm literally lost, but I like what I see.
Word a field and song.
Okay, so maybe the expected path is to go reach the fishing village over there and then use something like water walking to walk this way, and then we can find the path, the steps here, and go up. Probably this is the intended route. Makes sense. Or maybe there's a way to reach the big bridge over there, but let's try that too. But honestly, I think it is more likely that a low-level player could find a way to reach the fishing mall here. What is this? The fishing shops, and then think about using some water walking spell and walk there. Maybe, yeah, probably. Because reaching that super high bridge is not something so easy. I mean, we could do it, but again, this is a high level character, so Hello, mud crab. Are you hostile? Oh, don't do it. Okay, but let's say we walked over water with a cheap spell or potion, and now we are here, ready to walk up. In this super beautiful environment, but we should have also to kill some bats, but these bats are probably super low level, so not a big problem. They are ugly and terrifying, but they are not a real danger. And so up we go, we walk our way. Way up. I'm lost again. So this way you go down. Doesn't seem the right path.
Word a field and song.
This error message is something you can disable from the MWSE control panel. Look for expander, something like this. I never remember the name of the panel for oh, here it is, Morrowind script extender, not expander. That's an option you can disable about log warnings. No, this one is better to be disabled. This one. So if you set it on, you will have those messages at runtime, that window telling you, hey, this mod is having a not breaking error here. You can tell the mod author that this thing is causing problems, is having problems, but not really causing problems, because it is just something that doesn't work as expected, but it is not breaking the game or something like that. So you can also disable it if you want, in theory, but because these things are written to the log anyway. But honestly, if you keep it on, it is better, because this way you can give advice to the mod author. Drinking something in real life. and this way the mod author can fix things faster. Look at this. Alternatively, you can disable this, but please take a look at the log every now and then. So if you see this kind of messages, tell the mod authors how they know about it. Oh, I could also give him
Tell me what you
sword.
want.
Yeah. Get this.
Be warned, I do not tolerate fools.
Okay, so let's go this way.
Word a field and song.
I'm lost again. This is something happening a lot with this kind of mods. Sea love is really I suppose we must reach that height some way. So maybe we need a little levitation. Oh. This looks like a trap. Aha, we found the steps. Okay, so from here we need to go here. Okay, let's do it again. Follow the steps, follow the steps. Steps are your friends. And now, pay attention because there are no more steps. And we tried to jump over there, but things are simpler. Just need to go sneak past this sort of ruin, and we can go up following the steps. But basically this place is just a lesson about how to make proper caves, proper stunning caves, using the new resources. And this is really gorgeous. And we already tried that door, so I think we need to find more steps going up. Somewhere. These are going down. So it seems we need to get that door. Maybe we need to go down, find something, a torch. Ah, this? No. an almost vertical shaft here. Look at this. I love this mod. I already love it. Look at this.
Were they build and song?
Let me check. And the frame rate is still decent. I mean, I'm using a decent computer, but oh crap, this one is something. These are leveled and these are nasty enemies, so okay. We found the first dwarf enemy. I'm not sure they are leveled from level least or from the mod, but we are high level, so. Oh, okay, so this is how the rocks should work. So it means that those rocks are not yet recognized by the other mods. So this is Morrowind crafting probably. Yeah. So a little patch should be needed. We go down there. Wow. Four keys to go down. Another silly enemy. Okay, let me check one thing. Very important thing. Not here, sorry. Okay. TPG means toggle path grids. So it means we are displaying these things. As you can see, there are path grids, which is something really necessary in this kind of dungeons, because else enemies will have super hard time finding you. I would have put another point here to better guide them, but well, all in all, it's good enough. An important thing is that you have some path grid. If they are not perfect, it doesn't matter, but you have to have them in a dungeon, because else there will be big problems with all the creatures, NPCs and so on. But I think tonight I will not be able to sleep. I will have in my head this it's really something. But anyway, we must find 4 keys, so I think we need the proper spell for that. Aha. I think they almost hear down, but they cannot really see down well for some reason. Oh, this is a dynamic trap, probably. So this is MCA. We need a pick to be able to harvest the glass. Should have one. So I'm still using an old version of Morrowind crafting. So I mine the rock and now I can. So we have an interaction between this is interesting because we have actually at least 3 mods, different mods from different modding eras that are sort of walking, respecting each other, and this is really incredible if you think about it. We have very old school Morrowind Crafting 2.1 mod version, which is adding the raw glass resources, and the script to vanilla scripting, checking if you have the how is it called, the pickaxe, and making the sound, detecting it, and I tweaked the script so basically there's a hidden creatures over there. You hit the creatures and then you tell the script that you have hit the rock, and at a certain point you are able to get the glass from there. But we have also a Lua script, which is the one changing on the fly the sounds when you hit the rock with your weapon, which in this case is the pick. And the original mod was removing the original sound, so the old mod was not working correctly, but I made another mod, Lua mod, to instead of removing the sound, the original sound, to lower the original sound volume. So now we have both old style and new style mods working together. And this is really great in my opinion, because we have 20 hero story of mods working together, and that's really something incredible. And we have found all the glass we can get. And now we can get our friends doing the dirty work for us, thanks to Lua 2, and so on and so forth. But you get the idea.
Is there something you need?
No, I will not give you the minus big, because else I will forget it, and I want to be able to use it when I need it, so I will put it here instead. Okay, let's go.
Well. Aren't you the tasty little morsel?
Oh, I know. That's every now and then they say something really hilarious. Okay, so I think we must find 4 keys in total. this is easy to spot. We came from here. So, okay, I understand that one enemy like this is more than enough as a challenge, but at least move the keys a little. It looks like they are there to be found immediately. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm almost dead. So these enemies are real nasty. Oh, look at what I found. Some glass helm. You're lucky. Are you using it? Not really. Okay, we should be able to mine on this one too, but don't really need that. We need the key. Ta-da! Here it is. So don't tell that mod authors are giving you some too difficult puzzle, because this time they have been very nice with us. Just place 4 keys. Oh, the ground's so jammed. 4 keys in the proper, easy to spot place. But all in all, so far this mod is just something you absolutely need to install, because it is just so good. At least from a scenic point of view, but also I think from a playthrough point of view, because we have had some not so easy path to find to reach this part, and we have some puzzle, easy puzzle, but not a bad thing. I mean, we just started the mod, maybe we will have, and we have some super nice loot here, but we had to kill 4 super strong enemies for that, so not bad at all. Try to get some of these. Okay, I will take this one just to have some souvenir. So we use the 4 key to open this vault to get the treasure, and now in theory we should go back, I think.
Were they build and song?
But what if we cannot levitate? Can we still jump? Oh, we can do it. It's not so how can I say it? DP, how do you say when something is too steep. Okay, but now I have the same problem. Is this the right way? Maybe we
just
have
hired
some different path. Okay, so this way we have the treasure, this way we have the 4 rooms. Don't think there's a different path. Also, it doesn't make sense that the main road to the next part of the city is hidden in this kind of tomb-like dungeon. There must be some other way. Okay, maybe I'm making things more difficult. But this is the direction. Oh, there's a door here. No, that's the one. The one. So I go back down this way. Not sure about it. Maybe we need to levitate a little. So no, I don't want to go this way. Okay, let's try down there. Aha, we go down. No? So we are looking this way. I need some night high. The name of the mod is something difficult to remember. Let me check it. Oh, yeah, very hard to relate to the name of the cave. The name of the mod is Secrets of the Crystal City. So yeah, not so easy. And I think it's from 1 or 2 years ago, probably 1 year ago. The secrets of the Crystal City. And I think we must go down there some way because... Okay, that's it. Oh crap. A real jump.
Word a field and song.
And usually I find the stairs when I already jump down. I think I'm not so strange with this kind of super big mods. Yeah, better.
Word a field and song.
Yeah, sometimes these staffs are not easy to spot. Especially with this dark environment.
Word a field and song.
Wrong turn. I'm lost. Not sure about it. Yeah, probably this place is much easier to navigate if you just levitate around. But the fun should be that you try to follow the proper road. And look at this. Now that I'm thinking about it, the first time I looked at this mod, I think there was some kind of shader light effects between those mirrors like meshes. Probably I need also to install some kind of shader. I must check if I am missing some part of the mod. Could be the reason why those containers were oh, continue, we found the door. Those containers were not recognized correctly. Could be that reason. Because yeah, probably. Oh, we reached the super high bridge. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. No, 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 don't jump down, you silly. No! Okay, we can levitate. Luckily. I think so. There was this kind of scenic shadow effect. So something to really check.
Word a field and song.
But honestly, I had this mod started, and then I started having these problems with the crashing and so on, and before realizing that it was that mod conflict and how to fix that problem, maybe I did. Delete also something that I should have not touched. No, maybe that's the thing missing here.
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you come here, stranger? Kajiat does not wish to become Massima. It may be tough, but living here will always be better than...
Or maybe there's been something changed in the MWSE-XC, or in more likely in the Lua, MWSE-Lua, that broke something.
Such good company. Welcome.
We go down there. Okay. So I need to speak with the boss, I suppose.
Word a field and song.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima?
We greet you as a friend. Welcome.
Deagle's Tavern.
A tavern? Maybe they can tell us something.
A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is here. What are you doing in Massima? My trade. I am Deagle. This is my place. Background. A new scent approaches. We wonder what its business is. This one is unfamiliar. Why do you Massima?
And Massima is still a mystery because they don't have anything new to say about it.
Word a field and song.
A new scent approaches.
Welcome, traveler.
Word a field and
Oh,
song.
the Khajiit clan house. Full of...
This one is unfamiliar. Massima. It may be tough, but little advice. Jamiro listens.
Right, I don't think this is a place we need to reach.
Word a field and song.
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you come here? My trade.
She's selling things. Oh, maybe we need to go up there. Probably.
Archmaster of Redoran, how may I serve you?
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you...
What can Khajiit?
I have a feeling we gotta go up. More upper places. Clan house.
We greet you as a friend. Welcome.
We already talked. So no way to go up there. And this place is super big. Look at this. But these are some ruins.
Were they built and sung?
Office of Glass.
Were they
We
built
start
and sung?
finding important places.
A new scent approaches.
What's this?
Afraid of a girl.
Were they built and sung?
Okay. A haunted place.
You'll bring me good fortune, Master. How may I be of service?
Ooh. Nice lights.
This one is unfamiliar. Why do you? My trade. Sababa is known for her special White Star wine. Sababa.
Were they built and sung?
Trini Bane. A garrison, a manor.
Were they built and sung?
A tavern.
Be warned, I do not tolerate fools.
Were they built and sung?
A new scent approaches. We wonder what it's Massima. It may be tough, but live background. I am Vastix, Rogue, and Rajkal of the
Okay, he's the Rajikal of the Yuxit key, which means how
Such fine company.
they are
One
called,
would be wise to listen.
but
Goodbye.
Welcome, friend.
It should speak to Vastix.
okay,
Goodbye.
we talked with Vastix, but
It is truly a pleasure to see you. Latest rumors. I heard smugglers. We twin lamps. Massima. It may be tough, but living here will always be better than breaking our backs for the Telvanni.
okay, so they get raw glass. We have a business with smugglers.
We greet you as a friend.
A new scent
Welcome.
approaches. We wonder what its business is here. My trade.
And so you get the idea. I think we still need to find a proper. This
Greetings,
looks
Marcel.
like a boss, but not sure if he's the proper one because he doesn't have a lot of things to say.
Did Kaiva not already say? You need to leave. Now. If you have business here, go upstairs and talk to Vat.
We talk with him, but he's not telling us anything. How is it? Did we find
Were
a
they
bug?
built and sung?
Are we missing
Archmaster
some
of Redoran. How may I serve?
quest steps? I think I will stop here for now because it's being a long streaming and I need to stop, but all in all, a nice, very nice mod, just about looking at the place and finding the way to reach the top part of the city here has been very interesting, and I hope that there's also some interesting dialogue. I'm not even sure that the mod has some finished quest or it is just as it is. I need to look at the mod information, but the mod is super nice. It's true that sometimes the mod, especially the mod released during the modathon, are never properly finished because you have time constraints and you just release what you have, and sometimes the modder don't go back to the mods and finish them or add missing things to them. But I hope this is not the case for this mod because it's been super interesting so far. But I will check if I have installed things correctly or missing some pieces, like I remember those special light effects, and maybe also I'm missing some part about the containers, rocks, scripts and so on, and I will try and go on with it next time. But for now, thanks for watching as usual, and see you next time. Bye bye.